Here's another clip from my Instagram video reels. Be sure to check me out on Instagram. You can book appointments, see my previous work, and also leave comments. Here's another perfect example of how I have to balance working efficiently at my job, posting on social media, collecting video for all my different outlets, and still get it done and looking great. It's always super satisfying steaming down a steering wheel and some of the more high-touch areas. I could literally see the grime coming off as a brown liquid and wiping it right up with my soft microfiber. After I finished, it looked brand new, and that Subaru logo really did start to shine again. Always be careful when using steam on important components like this. Around the headlight stock and the windshield wiper stock, it's really easy for your steam to burn through the white paint that shows you all the little symbols. So don't hold your steamer on one spot for too long. Use your microfiber and your steamer in a quick combination. Moving on to our center console here. As you can see, I'm giving a good thorough blast to all these plastic pieces along the shifter and especially inside those nasty cup holders. Using the steamer filled with ONR and water, it's a great combination that cuts through most of the grime really easily. Here we have a clip of me trying to get rid of some adhesive that was up on this dashboard upper area. It seems like they probably had a phone mount or maybe a GPS up there, and it left behind some sort of glue or residue. Thanks to my steamer, it was incredibly easy with just a little bit of heat and a little bit of elbow grease going in with the rougher, more tight-knit side of my microfiber. I just had to keep blasting it, warm up that area, and work away, basically digging off that adhesive from the plastic. Once you're finished, you can flip to a clean side or bring out a totally different microfiber and wipe up whatever's left. If you don't have a steamer on hand, you can always use a tiny bit of iso alcohol and a Q-tip to wipe it on the adhesive and then go in once again with a microfiber. Moving on to these doors, it was a really big difference here. It was super fun blasting out all of the sand and the muck from the corners and the pockets of these doors. Using ONR in my steamer, it cleans and it also adds just a tiny bit of protection, and it brings back that deep, rich darkness in the plastics and the rubbers. As we move on to these leather seats, I still had a little bit left in my steamer, so I opted to quickly give them a blast and then go in with a clean microfiber. These seats really cleaned up well, and the black leather came back to their full richness. In this case, the owner didn't want me to do a full leather conditioning, so this was just a quick wipe down, getting rid of the large debris and any, surface stains that might have been on there. Always remember to do your seat belts as well. It's a high traffic area, and you never know what you might find around the buckle area where people's hands are always dirty. If you like what you see, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and share it with other people that you might think love satisfying videos like this. You might notice I'm working incredibly quick and moving from area to area. In this case, I had to make sure I had enough footage because my GoPro battery was quickly running out, so I was jumping around from each area, but then after the camera was off, I went back for a second round around the entire car, going around, making sure I didn't miss anything. Once we're finally finished with this interior vacuum and steam, we can see the crazy difference. Unfortunately, the sun had gone down by the time I was finished packing away most of my stuff and doing the final touches, so we have a after video where I had to use my flashlight to get some of these clips. You can definitely tell the difference, but I also added at the end here some of those after clips that we saw directly after I vacuumed it, but didn't get to fully wipe down the interior. Even with this darker footage and using a flashlight, you can obviously see there is a great difference and it cleaned up really well. Subaru knows how to make great interiors. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Bassline Fresh. Please remember, leave a like and subscribe. I'm AJ. Thanks for joining me.